These are some common AED questions. Why do I need an AED? In America, the survival rate for cardiac arrest outside of the hospital is about 8%. Studies have shown that when an AED is used within 2 minutes of a cardiac arrest, survival can be high as 70%, nearly 9 times higher than the average. We think that giving our family members, patients, or clients about a 9 times higher chance of survival is worth the cost of an AED. Can I hurt somebody with an AED? An AED should only be used on somebody who is not responsive and not breathing normally. If an AED is used on a person who is not responsive and not breathing normally, it will not be harmful. The AED will only shock these patients who are in a lethal cardiac rhythm. It will not shock if no shock is needed. Do I need to have pediatric pads? While it is a good idea to have pediatric pads to cover all possible scenarios, we understand that it is an additional cost to you to have pediatric pads with each AED. Generally, pediatric pads should be used only on patients who are under 8 years old and weigh less than 55 pounds. The American Heart Association and AED manufacturers generally endorse the use of adult AED pads on all patients over the age of 1 year old regardless of weight, if pediatric pads are not available. If there is the possibility you would have a pediatric patient, we would recommend the Philips FRX with the pediatric key, as it is a small one-time cost and the key does not expire like the other pediatric AED pads. Who can use an AED? AEDs are meant to be used by anybody. While we endorse formal CPR AED training for all expected users of an AED, you do not have to be formally trained to use an AED. Simply follow the instructions the AED gives you and it will walk you through its use. How often should I check my AED? You should check your AED once per month to make sure it is ready for use. This includes 1, making sure the readiness indicator is flashing green or that there is a green check mark. 2, making sure the pads are not expired. And 3, making sure the device is not beeping. We provide an AED check tag with every AED so you can conveniently record these monthly checks. How do I replace the battery pads in my AED? On your products page on our website, we provide a video showing step-by-step how you can replace your AED's battery and pads and make sure it is ready for use.